What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Sandbox Media. So today we've got a really cool topic, one of my favorites to talk about this kind of topic, and it's about Bethesda. And apparently there's going to be they are going to be releasing a new game coming out later this year, and nobody knows anything about it, what kind of game it is, what platforms it's coming to, etc., etc. So it's kind of a first for me. I don't think I've ever had a developer that I love as much as Bethesda come out and say, hey, we're going to be coming out with something new this year, and we're not going to tell anybody what it is.
Yeah. They sort of did it with Fallout 4.
Yeah, they waited 6 months before.
Yeah, it's like, what was it, June, and it came out in November or something like that.
Yeah.
It was a week before E3. They showed their little teaser trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bethesda's, they like the way they do it, I feel like, is the correct way to do it. You wait until the game is ready and you know that you're right outside the launch window, and then you announce the game. So they haven't said anything about what kind of game this is, if it's a big, full-fledged, Fallout, Elder Scrolls type game, or if it's a Fallout Shelter type game, the mobile, iOS, Android game. So what's your opinion on it?
Yeah, so here's my thing. I'm a little skeptical, unfortunately, because I feel like if it was a AAA title or some sort of DLC for a really popular game, that they wouldn't take this approach, or they wouldn't announce it. So I'm thinking they're trying to sort of downplay it. Not really downplay it, but just, they don't want it to be like this big blockbuster spectacle, like Fallout was. Because obviously the Fallout fan base is huge.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking it's probably either an OS or a mobile iOS game or Android game, or it could be like just some little stupid thing like that they're doing on the console.
Yeah.
Like some sort of little, maybe like a PlayStation experience type of thing, like the VR, maybe making like a little tiny game for that or something.
Yeah.
I really don't think it's going to be a full-fledged title like Fallout. At the absolute best, though, I do have to put out the best case scenario, I think. I'm thinking maybe Rage 2. Like, that's the only thing I could think of that they would make. Yeah, Rage came out, it was a pretty decent time ago. And I could see them maybe doing that, but I highly doubt it. I hope I'm wrong, man. I really do.
So it's known that Bethesda said that they have some big titles that they're working on, some big unannounced new IPs, and that are not Elder Scrolls or Fallout. So it would be really, really awesome to have one of those big full-fledged games come out this year that was unexpected and nobody really, thought was coming.
Yeah, like I said, I hope I'm wrong. And I think it was either Todd Howard or Pete Hines, I think is the other guy, right? Is that his name?
Pete Hines, yeah.
Yeah, he said that they were releasing 3 big projects this year. And they only announced 2, obviously, with Wolfenstein and what's the other one? I can't remember. I don't know. I can't remember it. Sorry, but there were 2 big projects they were releasing, and there was a third one, I guess. Obviously, that hasn't been announced. So I don't know. I could be wrong, but I just can't see it.
Yeah,
I just can't see it.
Evil Within 2.
Yes, that's it. You're right.
It was bugging me.
Yeah,
it was really bugging me
too. You're right.
So all right, there's 3 big projects or whatever. They do have Skyrim coming out on the Switch. They do have Skyrim for VR coming out.
And also have it coming out for the microwave and the refrigerator. Like, God, they need to just let the goddamn game die.
Man,
Jesus,
it's bad.
Me.
Man, all right. My prediction is it's going to be a big game.
You think so?
Yeah. Man,
what kind though? You think you're thinking like Elder Scrolls big, Fallout big, or are you thinking like Prey? Because Prey is kind of a big title, but it's not in the same category, same league.
I'm gonna say I don't know, man. They want to work on something new, so it's I don't know. By new, do they mean like a whole new Elder Scrolls type, world, but in a new setting, or are they wanting to venture out to a whole new genre for them?
I don't know. It's interesting to think about because Bethesda is known for their big open world games, and it would be cool to have, I think, because I like what they did with Dishonored. It wasn't as open world as say Fallout, but it was still kind of open world. It had that element to it. You could tell that it was a little bit more open than a traditional linear game.
Yeah.
So I'd like to actually see them make it sort of a linear game. Like a super linear game.
Yeah.
I would like to see that.
I would love to see them make a space game.
That would be awesome.
A huge open universe
Yeah, that would be
type
so
space
cool.
game. You know, a Skyrim, Fallout type space game is what I would like to see Bethesda work on because, dude, they could nail it.
Yeah.
They would be able to really nail that type of game, and I would love to see it.
Yeah. I can't even imagine what they would do with it. What was that rumor that was going around at E3? I don't know if it was Bethesda, but somebody was supposed to announce like a space game.
Yeah.
I think it was Bethesda. What was that called?
Stardust or something like that.
Stardust, you're
It was
right.
a rumored game. And another game that just came out that was rumored that they were working on was a Game of Thrones game. And, you know,
That'd be weird.
You bringing up the Skyrim, you know, they made Skyrim, which has dragons and all that stuff in it. They would very easily make a good Game of Thrones game.
Yeah, that would be, if anybody made a Game of Thrones game, I would want it to be them.
Yeah.
But my money is actually, if they make a big game, I'm still sticking to my guns. I still think it's going to be something smaller. But if they did make a big one, I think it would probably be that Stardust game that we've haven't heard shit about.
Yeah.
Like, because I think what they're trying to avoid here in their whole like sort of setup they've got with only announcing games like the same year that they're supposed to come out is they're trying to kill like the hype machine. Because some people, like, when you announce a game 2 or 3 years in advance,
And
people
then it
get
gets
so
delayed.
hyped. Yeah, and people get so hyped and they get so hyped and it just continues to build and everybody's let down.
Yeah.
And you have negative publicity.
Yeah.
So many games have suffered from that,
Yeah.
that didn't really deserve it. Like, they were good games, but when they came out, everybody was so hyped for them and it just didn't meet their expectations. But how could they? Because their expectations were so high. So
Right.
I think they're trying to avoid that. Maybe with a new IP, they're just trying something completely new.
Yeah.
Like that approach.
I will
that's
say,
smart.
though, to comment on what you just said, like Fallout 4 to me did not meet my expectations.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I love that game. But
yeah,
I understand.
It was a
lot of
good
people
game,
bitch.
but it just fell short somewhere. I don't know what it was, but I felt like Fallout 3 was better.
Yeah, very well it may have been. And I played Fallout 3 when I was younger, but I didn't really pay attention to the story or anything.
Yeah.
But I've heard a lot of people say that it was a little bit watered down, like people that are really huge fans of the series.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it was.
I think they went too in depth. There's nothing wrong with like building the town and stuff. You know, building
that
houses.
feature was a little weird.
Yeah, but I think it was too much for the game. And I don't know. It just. So to say there's got to be like a perfect window to announce a game and let the hype build up and all that. With there only being 3 months left in the year, is there enough time? And when would they announce it? Where?
I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should expect to just walk into Walmart one day and see like a new Bethesda title. Like, how weird would that be?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
that's not happened in a very long time.
I know,
like you're
but-
going back.
I'd be interested to see. You think it would work? I mean, what would the hype be like? I mean, it would be nuts.
Dude, it would be wild, you know, just to wake up one day and see something on IGN. Hey, look what we received. This game comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
That would be.
Or even better, like they don't even get it. Like, they get it the same time we do.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why I don't think this is going to happen, because, you know, the video game industry is just like this, dude. Everybody's got connections. Everybody can talk to everybody. You know, the personalities on YouTube, the big guys, like, I want to say Kind of Funny. I mean, they're in bed with all these developers that know, you know, they have connections in the development people. So something would leak, you know, something would leak. I'm not saying like a specific person would leak it, but it would just come out somehow.
Yeah, well, I do, like, when Colin Moriarty was on Kind of Funny, he actually talked about this. I think somebody had asked him why they never leak any games, and he said, well, we want to continue to find out about these games.
That's true.
So there's a good reason why these games haven't leaked. And like with Fallout 4, that game, everybody knew they were working on it, but the game did not leak. Nobody knew that game was coming out that year until they put out that teaser. So, you know, Bethesda does a really damn good job of keeping their games under wraps.
Yeah,
Very rarely do you see a leak come out of that studio.
that's very true. You're not wrong about that.
Yeah.
So I think the perfect window, to go back to your point, is probably 6 months right before it releases. I think 6 months is the perfect time to announce it.
Yeah. So
I think it's a little bit too late, but I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a, you know,
Hey, if it's a
dude.
huge full-fledged game, you know, put out a little bit of marketing through IGN and whatever, you know, it'll blow up quick.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'll buy it.
Oh yeah. So what's your prediction for the release day or release month?
It would have to be late November, early December.
Think
I mean,
so?
it would have to be, because there's just too much coming out in October. Way too much.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got Assassin's Creed, you've got Call of Duty, which is releasing in early November. There's just too much, I think, in the late October to early November window for it to really sell well, especially since they haven't done any sort of marketing for it if it is a big title. So I would have to assume it would be like early December, late November.
Yeah.
For me.
So I kind of wonder, most people want to make it in for the Black Friday sales.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
late November, I mean, that's perfect.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it is Black Friday. Maybe Black Friday is the release day.
I don't know.
I'm going with that.
Him on that. Yeah,
I'm going with that. So if comment down below and let us know. Do you think this is going to be a big title, or do you think it's just going to be like a small mobile type game like Fallout Shelter?
Yeah, I think it'll be somewhere in between. I don't think this would be hyped up as much. I don't know.
Very well could be an Elder Scrolls Shelter.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, that's the thing. It could be some little stupid, little janky ass like mobile game. But some people play that stuff and they like it. So.
Yeah, I'm going with the big game just because. Why would you even
bother?
Why would you bother to even say anything?
Exactly.
But then again, maybe they waited this long because it is some small game they don't want hype for. So I don't know. I guess you could take it either way. So comment down below, let us know what you think. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button. We got all kinds of other videos going up.
Yep. And we're really going to try to start this road to 250 subscribers, 250. So we would love some support for that, guys. We've been growing so fast. We really appreciate all of you guys that have been watching our videos. So if you have friends that are interested in video games or just talking about video games in general, please tell them to hit our channel up and just check it out, see if they like it, and subscribe if you want. If not, that's totally cool too.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun to, in the comment sections talking with y'all about these games. And, if you bring your friends here, you all can talk about our topics with each other and bring your opinions to our channel together.
Yep.
That'd be really interesting.
Yep. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.